Last night I went to a dinner in New York with a bunch of old friends, and one of whom was an artist, a very brilliant painter. And I told him that tonight I was going to have the privilege of handing Shirley MacLaine her AFI Life Achievement Award. And he put his hand over his heart and he said, "Oh, Shirley MacLaine, oh my God, I love her. I have loved her ever since I first laid eyes on her in Irma La Douche." People, even very brilliant people, forget the names of movies. They forget the plots of movies. They forget the movies. But there are some performers that are just absolutely indelible. We fall early, and we fall hard for them, and we follow them for the rest of their lives. And that's our Cheryl. That's you, babe. I have a theory about why this is, and it's because everything on Shirley turns up. Her eyes, the corners of her smile, her little nose, up and out. She has a beautiful turnout, and her outlook turns upwards and is always aspirant. And as James Brooks said, she's just the most curious person. It's a sign of a great mind. When she was just a few years younger than I am now, she played my mother in Postcards from the Edge. And on top of a very demanding filming schedule, she also devised, mounted, and performed a one-woman show live in Las Vegas. And Mike and Carrie and I drove across the desert to see this show. And she danced for 2 hours in 3-inch heels. She had the sass and the stamina of a teenager. But more than anything else, what struck me was just the absolute joy of being on stage and of giving that to people. It was a great lesson. Like all great performers, she's really grateful to be given the chance to get up on stage and give that to us. She counts it a privilege, and the very best people feel that way. And for a highly opinionated person, she is remarkably unjudgmental. She doesn't judge her characters. She doesn't sentimentalize them or soften them. She likes difficult women, like I do. She likes the ones that are prickly and maybe unpleasant. I like that about you, Shirley. I like that you didn't disappear into the dark woods of those tricky middle years from 45 to 65. In fact, you're the one who cut the path for all of us because you have done some of your greatest work and your most successful stuff. Turning Point, Being There, Terms of Endearment, Madame Susatska, Postcards, Steel Magnolias, in what we call middle age. And you're writing the template for how to have a challenging, creative, later career. And that gives hope to everybody and not just actors. And so because of her great generosity and big-hearted spirit, it gives me very special pleasure to be able to present you, Shirley, with the 40th and your long overdue AFI Life Achievement Award. Shirley MacLaine.